Yo! What up, dude? Just checking this thing out. I'm not sure if I'm using this correctly. Can you hear me? It's out here. Reconnected, okay. Hey, so do I have to stay on StreamYard? I feel like I'm waiting for your voice, but it's not gonna happen, so. It's the... Let's see here. Hey, buddy. Man, I might need your help, sort of walking through this at some point. I don't know when you'd have time. The StreamYard app, when I go to look at my YouTube app to see the live stream chat, I was doing it on my iPad, which is what I'm doing to stream off of, but I guess when I reconnected to the StreamYard app, at the top it said reconnected, so I don't know if I click out of the StreamYard app, if it pauses my video connection or not. Were you getting any lag, like any video lag on your end? Or was it all clear the whole time? This is literally my first time doing this, so I really have no idea. I'm having fun though. This is fun. Thanks for coming by. I'll make you a mod on my channel if you tell me how. If you would accept the mighty wrench. You wouldn't have to do anything, but yeah, I mean, if you want it, you're more than welcome to have it. Hey. Go. Okay. Yeah, I think it was lagging when I was clicking out of the StreamYard app because the video footage on the YouTube was lagging, and then it stopped lagging when I reconnected to the StreamYard app, so I have no idea. I am probably going to go on Peter Cimetti's show tonight, though, and do what's it called? The 3-minute pitch show. I'm trying to get the right angle of this camera, but it's really strange. I'm not used to talking on camera, so I just move around a lot anyways. And my mustache is huge. Damn. I make myself laugh. I don't know. He has the power. So do you know how I can do that? How I can give you the wrench? You'll be my first mod, buddy. Dancing to some music in my head, 'cause you can't play shit on YouTube. Yeah, the name of the show, though. No problem, bro. Whenever you're ready. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna call whatever this YouTube nonsense, like a daily show. I'm just gonna call it Ginge. I want to have a few different types of shows, but Ginge, just Ginge with an exclamation point. It's almost like 90s daytime sort of talk show. That's what I'm going for. If I could get like a that kind of intro music with like a round of applause. Not that I'm special, but it's to set the mood for the show. You had the voice. I am a 90s kid. 92. Yep. Actually turn 29 here in a few days. It's really strange. I don't feel old, except for my knees. My knees hurt. My knees feel 28. I don't want to be 30, though. You're not really a kid anymore. You're 30 years old. It's strange. Never thought I'd be 30. Not 30, I'll be 29, but after that it's 30. Oh, I'm ready to get this mustache off my face, though. I keep looking at it, and yeah, I'm basically just waiting because I'm thinking about doing a stretch goal, the final stretch goal, and just shave it. If I can hit like $2,500, I know it's a silly thing, but if I can get like $2,500, bro, we're shaving this bitch right down the middle. Hey, is yours the 15th? No, next week. Next week on Wednesday. Okay, no. Mine's the 14th. We're Cancers, my man. Hooray. I've never liked our sign, the crab. I felt it too appropriate. I am crabby. And I hope I'm not a Cancer on anybody. I mean, nobody wants to be called a Cancer. It's kind of... You could have been a lion. But no, a crab. See, I sounded crabby just then about it. It's no wedding. Yeah, so I think I have to stream through StreamYard. Is there a certain... I couldn't get the YouTube embedded streamer... Oh, yours is the 21st. Okay. Right on, my man. July babies. Let's go. No, but, yeah, the YouTube embedded streamer, it just left me hanging. It kept saying going live, and it never did. And then as soon as I downloaded StreamYard, I'm using the free version, obviously. But, worked like a charm. How do you like that? Always some... ish. Okay. wrench this man up. You're getting wrenched. So go click on your avatar. Alright. Click on your channel. Alright. Yeah, the video pauses every time that I click out of the StreamYard app. That's interesting, but go on. I'm here. If you see the video pausing, it's because I'm following your instructions through my phone YouTube app, so I can still see you typing. I keep looking at the two screens of myself, like back and forth. They're actually facing opposite ends of each other. One's looking left, the other's looking right. In fact, I'm even pointing with one hand in one direction, and the other hand is pointing the other way. It looks like I'm arguing with myself, or at least having a pleasant conversation. I don't look angry enough to be arguing. Alright. Attempting to reconnect. Hello, my friend. Alright. Yeah, you should be a mod now. I feel like I should be drawing or something. I don't know. This was just kind of a test, really, for when yeah, like I said, that pitch show tonight. I'm actually mildly nervous about it. It's only 3 minutes long, though. The pitch, it's 3 minutes, and then the bell rings. So a minute of that will be the video, and then the other 2 minutes will probably go fast. And if it's going well, then you usually get a couple minutes extra. So we're just gonna see, buddy. I'm out here. I'm in the streets now. How's your work going? How's the flock? You coloring, or you working on the flock right now? Dun, dun, dun. We're here, we're here. Hey, thanks for the like, buddy. God bless you. You got a heart of gold. Let's copy and paste the link. Okay. Scroll down to settings. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Actually, I just went to the chat and clicked on your name, and there's 3 little dots right to the right of it, and I guess it's probably a new feature, but you can add mod right there. So sorry about all that work you just did, friend. You're a nice guy, though. All right, sweet. Yeah, I'll be doing more stuff on this channel for sure. The only reason I stopped is because I work off of an iPad, and I literally, when I was doing my inking videos once a week, the last video I did was video 4, and actually it may have been number 5, and it may not have got up. I don't remember. Whichever one, Anthony Gambino, my colorist, I inked over this vampire bat piece he did, and that was like by far my longest piece, and it, yeah, I don't know what the hell, dude. It wrecked my iPad. It's like storage or something, because yeah, I don't can't really. I basically have like 3 gigs of free space, so. But that actually caused me to switch to physical, and I actually have been enjoying that quite a bit as well, so it's all good. I'll probably get like an overarching arm setup, like of some sort, so I can keep doing stuff on this channel. Also on the Patchwork Comics YouTube, I'm gonna have hopefully creator interviews, just things, you know, the work. Yep. Yep, way easier than probably going through all that. Just YouTube making simple things difficult, as they say. So you read anything lately, buddy? I am about 2/3 of the way through The Mighty Mascots, and the only reason I stopped it was I picked it up, dude, and you get 3 or 4 pages in, and then the rest of it is, I mean, I had to stop, but it was only because I looked up and was like, oh, at the grocery store, okay, but man, it's a really great book. I actually have a little idea I want to pitch to Keith at some point. Regardless if he takes it or not, it's just a funny idea. But so the Mighty Mascots, I don't know if you know or not, but the whole idea of it basically is 3D cereal mascots were brought to life in a 3D printing accident through some scientists' formula. We're still learning about the scientists. He's kind of shrouded in mystery here. But the team comes to life. Here's the team. Captain Honeyflakes, Mondo, Boxer Bear. These 3 robots, I don't remember their names exactly, but they all turn into a Voltron type. And they're sort of, or like a Megazord. They're the last resort. And this guy, I can't remember his name, but he's like the Kool-Aid Man, and he's probably my favorite. That's Ronnie Coleman, or Manny Coleman, one of the two. Which one was the real one? Ronnie Coleman? That little short guy from, what you talking about, Willis? You know what I'm talking about? Anyway. Ooh, yes. Yes, X-Men Legends. I actually have read issues 1 and 2. I have issues 3 and 4. I just picked up from the store, like 2 or 3 days ago, actually. It's not done by Brett Booth or Fabian Nicaea, I believe that's his last name. This one's done by 3 and 4 are done by the Simonsons. The lineup is actually pretty legit. Yeah, but those Brett Booth ones are, yeah, I picked it up honestly just for the Brett Booth art, and then I enjoyed the stories. I also like the premise that it's fresh out, or like straight out of like little storylines that didn't get wrapped up. I liked it. I liked it. There was a lot of talking. That's all that I can say. But I've heard that that's kind of the style of that era of X-Men. But the action was great. I enjoyed. I enjoyed pretty much all of it. And yeah, Brett Booth, he's the man. Yeah, but I'm gonna finish the Mighty Mascots. Up next after that is Red Room. I don't know if you've ever... Have you seen the Cartoonist Kayfabe YouTube channel? Two illustrators and cartoonists. I mean, I guess just artists in general, but like, you know, people call themselves what they like, I suppose. But yeah, really solid YouTube channel that goes over all kinds of art, really. Mostly comic book art or illustrated comic strip stuff, but the books that they'll review are the ones that are like really out there and really push the limits artistically. And they're really like hidden gem type stuff done by amazing artists. It's a really great channel if you're looking to just pick up a new inspiration that you might not have ever known about. But they've got, or one of the guys has a book that's come out, The Red Room here. See, murder on the dark web. See, rivers of gore. Illegal acts of pornography and degradation live on webcam. I made my girlfriend read it, and she loves comic books anyways, and she enjoyed it. She's like a good girl, so I made her read it for the shock value. Creator of Mighty Mascots on Tyler's channel. Yes, the creator of the Mighty Mascots, Keith. Yeah, you actually just reminded me. So the whole thing is their cereal mascots come to life. Here's what I had the other day. I don't really have the full storyline. Have you ever seen the movie Monster Squad? I think it came out in like '86. It's in terms of like peak '80s with it was not a PC movie. It wasn't. By today's standards, people would try to burn it to the ground, but in reality, it was just like you had people making fun of a fat kid, and then I think calling him gay, and like just bullies being bullies. And watching that scene, first of all, I was like, yeah, we can see clearly that this person being a bully is in the wrong. You don't even get to kind of have the discussion today in movies, you know what I mean? Because you're not allowed to say the things that are wrong because you don't want to hurt people's feelings, but it's more like you learn that these are wrong by watching these characters be wrong and be assholes and be shitty people. But, no, the movie Monster Squad, though, really great movie. Yeah, I watched Cartoonist Kayfabe, that type of... Yeah. Yeah, no, it's, that's kind of why I liked it. I was like, ooh, this shit. This is something you read at night in the dark underneath your fucking blanket with a flashlight, and you're like, oh my god, why? What am I doing to myself? Yeah, I don't know what you call that, but anyways. So yeah, this idea for Mighty Mascots that I sort of had, the movie Monster Squad, though, it's basically Dracula has, I don't remember how, but Dracula, I think they're just... Oh, you have seen Monster Squad. Okay, great. So Monster Squad, then, you know the monster cereals? Count Chocula, Boo Berry, Frankenberry. I want to do a Monster Squad style version of, like, the Mighty Mascots that had come to life. You know, just like another brand, like, it would have to be like an October, like, 5-page comic or something. Just, again, I'm just talking out of my ass here, but, you know, basically, like, how like, these people can, and it would be in their universe, and I imagine maybe they'd be villains because they're monsters, or, I don't really have an idea, but I thought that would be kind of funny. It would fit the universe. Monster cereals, I fucking love monster cereals. I was reading this, and I was like, that sounds like a fun idea. Keith is actually my letterist. The guy that wrote this was kind enough to join the team. Monster Squad is a great movie, dude. God, it just feels good. It's crazy. It's got a crazy premise. The costumes look fantastic. From what I could tell, there was no CGI. Maybe there was some, I don't even recall, but all of it being practical, hands-on stuff. The whole set, it looked like an old. It didn't look like an old movie, but it had the texture and the feel of. I guess it is an '80s movie. It is an old movie at this point. I mean, the '80s, sure, but yeah, that was coming right off of the cusp, man. Like, I feel like movies kind of. I don't know if they went downhill, but I mean, we both know where we're at now, so it is what it is. But yeah. Yep, Keith is a great guy. This was a really funny book. I'm looking forward to wrapping it up. Moving on to the next one. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I wanted to launch it either a month or 2 months after doing the sign-up drive. Somebody directed me to do it for as long as possible. I'm going to meet that sort of piece of advice in the middle, which I also talked to your buddy Nicholas Mueller, and great dude. I handed him my campaign pre-launch page, and he told me exactly what I needed to hear, bro. So thank you for... You told me a while back to hit him up, and I had planned to. I was just saving it until I felt like it was... Am I going to... I don't have one yet. If you wanna hook me up, bro, if you'd like to have me on your channel for that would be great. Yeah, but yeah, no, I don't have anything yet, so kind of got held up, but now it's full speed ahead. That's why I'm getting all the YouTube stuff set up. But yeah, we'll probably do the actual launch. So I'm looking to get... I've heard somebody say that they wanted like 500 email pre-launch signups before they launch their campaign. I was like, that's a ton, and I'm actually only selling 200. If I sell... I've limited the campaign to 100, and it actually starts at 60. But I've got the two perks, the $10 and $15 perk. Yes, bro, Nick was great, and he was also super nice and told me when I finish my campaign page to shoot him that as well. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna, as soon as I get it all wrapped up, I want to have it, nice and neat before I hand it over. But yeah, really nice dude. I forgot what I was saying. Damn. Oh, right. So I'm looking to get about 100 to, I mean, it just depends. I'm probably going to run it for 2 months. I mean, I want the campaign done by the end of the year and shipping in June, if I can, or I'm sorry, in January, if I can get everything out to me, like, from the printers and all that stuff. And most of it, honestly, I would love to be able to have pretty much most of it, and to print 300 books, which is 100 more than I'll actually need if I sell it all out. If I sell everything out, so the printers, to print 300 bucks, it's like $330. That's really not that much in the scheme of things. So I'd like to, I'm going to wait until the campaign closes to print the books, so just kind of do that the right way. But I am going to order most of the rest of that stuff, like the prints. I'm going to have everything ready to go and have it all shipped out. I'd like to have everybody's stuff. I want to close the campaign probably in December and get everything shipping started to ship and done hopefully by the end of January. Yeah, I guess yep, Hawk, he stepped away. It's all good, but he gave me the company, so here we are. He's going back to writing novels. It's no big deal. tip my hat to the man. He's a fantastic writer. And, yeah. Yeah, dude. Neff's a good guy. Yeah, I really actually need to do that. Just hit the blitz. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, hey, it is what it is. He was kind enough to split and leave me everything. So, I don't have to go through it. Or nah, man, not at all. It's cool. I had I guess it had got brought up in the Patchwork Discord, but obviously, you don't have to check it every day. You're not going to my Discord, I see. No, I'm kidding. But, no, it is what it is. It's all good. I told him the door's open. Come on by. I'd love to put out some of your comic books, buddy. No sweat. But, yeah. But, no, I really do need to get... That's sort of... he did that, like, 3 or 4 days after we had launched the pre-launch, and... So that kind of put everything on hold. So I kind of just quieted up on the campaign. Not that I wasn't going to do it, but I was like, okay. I almost changed the name of the company, actually. But I just ended up talking to everybody else in the Discord, and pretty much everybody agreed. Excuse me. Pretty much everybody agreed to keep Patchwork Comics as the name, and to, go on forward. Everybody still wants to keep making books, so here we are. I'm willing to die for this shit, man. Be like Jesus Christ of comic books. Dying for everybody's sins out here. I'm kidding, of course. Do you play any video games, bro? I get angry at what is it? I get annoyed with myself when I do, but I've been getting into this vampire game here lately called Immortal Realms. It's sort of like, and the reason I get annoyed at myself is it's like, instead of playing video games, you could be doing something else. But, yeah, Immortal Realms, dude. This really fantastic, it's like a mixture of Civilization, XCOM, if you've ever played XCOM. What else? Basically with vampires and werewolves and all kinds of nonsense. And you just basically take over the map as the Dracules. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. Kind of want to write a medieval vampire story now. Just something gritty. Got the stink on it. Oh, and I've been learning about the Black Plague too, which is just incidental to playing that vampire game, but there's a podcast that I listen to that covers all kinds of shit, and they've been doing a series on the Black Plague, bro. That shit is... Never mind just like what the plague actually does to you. Just as interesting, really, is the mass hysteria that went on and the way people reacted. It's described as the worst century to be alive. The 14th century, I believe it is the 1300s, which is when the second Great Plague, quote unquote, which is like what we know as the bubonic plague. Some metal ass shit, man. Hey, yes, Review Tech. I'm familiar. Rich. Yeah, I pretty much stopped playing video games when I started getting into comic books, and when I started getting into comic books was actually October of last year. October of last year, I just decided I wanted to finally try to write comic books, and yeah, came across. That's how I came across. I just went into YouTube. I had already been familiar with Comicsgate, quote unquote, because of like 2000. Actually, like right when Ethan Van Sciver came on the scene, I was watching this channel called The Quartering, and from The Quartering, I got radicalized and came across EVS's channel. It was like right when he first came out, and it was really just the idea of like learning about the name of the channel, Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I was like, okay, that's interesting, sure. And yeah, from there though, I kind of got burnt out on the political aspect of it, but took a step back, and then I don't know, just kept thinking about wanting to be a comic book writer, and seeing the way the political wind was blowing, and realized that I definitely don't fit in there anyways. So I was like, fuck it, dude, we're going indie. So yeah, I came across Tyler's channel and Lucifer Storm's channel, and those were the two biggest channels that really helped me get started here. And yeah, that was in October of last year. And it feels pretty great, to be honest. It's really a dream come true, dude. I'm living a weird dream, even though it's very tiny and I've yet to even make one sale. Just doing all of this and getting to see it all happen, yeah, it's been pretty great. Been really enjoying it. See, we have some people there. You can say hello if you like, or not. Just testing out this live stream here before I go on Pete's channel to pitch Spells and Superheroes. Spells and Superheroes. The Jinxer. What up, man? How you doing? Let's say hello. Hey, Jinx. Right on. Well, thanks for coming by. Oh, I'm good. I am good. Hanging out with my boy Ichthus. Fantastic colorist. And all around Florida man. You got an alligator that needs wrestling, you give him a call. Jinxer, have you seen my campaign? Have you seen Spells and Superheroes? Can I plug to you here? May I pitch? Let me I have no idea how to share my screen. I don't think that I can. Or at least Ichthy, I don't know if you can help me out here, buddy. But because I'd like to play the video, I don't know how. At least through all this mess, and I don't have a desktop, I'm using an iPad. But I will post the link in the chat. Yeah. Thanks though, but I will post the link in the chat just because I got to. You know how it is. Thanks for coming by. I do appreciate it. I will be going on Pete's channel though. Let's see. See, I gotta figure this stuff out, buddy. I got people coming by. This was just a test stream today anyways. I'm totally fine hanging out with you, but yeah, I didn't plan on being on this long. But it's quite alright. Let me get that link for you, Jinxer. Do you have anything? You have a campaign or anything? Anything you'd like to share? You an artist or a writer? Tell me about yourself. No? You like art? All right, me too. Who's your favorite artists? Who are you into? Spells and superheroes. Nothing professional. Do you draw though? Do you do any art yourself? Bowsy on Tumblr. I am not familiar. You do? Do you have a Twitter? Let me follow you on Twitter. I'd love to see some of your art. That's what I use Twitter mainly for, really, is just to talk to network, promote, and get lost in the art without having to deal with Facebook or any of that other craziness. Not a Facebook guy. All right, buddy. You only have a channel on YouTube. Okay. The Jinxer. Do you post content on? Oh, do you post content on there or? No, thank you. Thank you, sir, or madam. I do apologize. You never know. Yeah. My YouTube. I was doing, madam. Okay, my apologies, madam. Yeah, my YouTube, I was saying earlier that I was using this YouTube. I have another one, my Patchwork Comics YouTube, which is where I'll mostly be doing. I'll be doing something here once a week, probably, and hopefully something on the other channel once a week, both to promote the book and just do some nonsense. I don't really know at this point. I've got a couple ideas kicking around in my head, actually. I kind of want to do maybe a narrative show. I've got an idea for basically a character that would be a narrator for maybe different horror of some kind. I don't know. The character would be Mr. Shade, and I'd have to draw him up and sort of create the whole idea. But yeah, it's I don't know. You get bored. What else are you gonna do? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, actually. There's a really great YouTube channel, another indie dude, Ashen Jackal. I'm not trying to bite none of his funk, but he sort of put on a Halloween mask and has been memeing, and I was like, man, you can just, and one of my biggest things that I love are like the old horror hosts, like the Crypt Keeper, the classic horror hosts, Elvira, you know, that type of thing. Something in the vein of that, where it's narrated by a host. The host would be Mr. Shade. That would be the character I'd play. And it would just be for that show. The channel, or the show, I was thinking would be like Mr. Shade's Nightmare Lounge. That's the name I was thinking. It's sufficiently edgelord, I think. All right, yeah. It's kind of based off of a horror anthology I wanted to get going. I still do. I've got Spells and Superheroes, my current campaign. I'm going to finish that up at the end of the year. Thank you. Yeah, it's the idea basically would be that Mr. Shade, in this anthology idea that I've got, It's a horror book. Probably be 2 to 3, maybe 4 stories. I'd like to get some friends together that are writers or artists as well, and the more the merrier. But basically, it would be something like Mr. Shade. The character Mr. Shade is essentially a living shadow, and he lives in the darkness. So when you you turn your light off at night, to go to sleep, he's there. And when you go around the corner and then there's some darkness in the corner, he's there. He's never not there. And when you go to sleep at night, he brings you nightmares, and each nightmare would be a different story in the book. So basically the start of the book is somebody going to sleep, essentially. I mean, it would be introduced something like that, but that's the premise, is each story is a different nightmare brought to you by Mr. Shade. Mr. Shade. I have to do a voice. I don't know. And yeah, I don't really have Mr. Shade. I mean, he would probably just be all black, but a design for him? Yeah, something like I don't really know yet, to be honest. Something original. Is he an antagonist or an anti-hero? He's more the host, really. I guess he's also. You tell me. Is somebody bringing nightmares very friendly? I'm not sure. But he's not. Are nightmares inherently antagonistic? I suppose. I mean, he's I guess more of an anti-hero, really. He's the host, though, so he's just, a force of nature, really, more than anything. Mr. Shade. I don't know. I have to come up with the voice, but I do like to do voices. It's yeah, Mr. Shade. He, in the comic form, the horror anthology was the title of it was going to be Nightcraft. Again, pretty edgelord, but I like the title. It's spooky. It invokes kind of creepy vibes. Yeah. So I was thinking about Mr. Shade also having like some co-hosts, basically like a Crow. I'm a big fan of like Edgar Allan Poe, the Raven type stuff. Well, Jinxer, I'm gonna get out of here. I do appreciate you coming by and hanging out. I'm going to subscribe to your YouTube channel if you would be so kind. Are you already subscribed to mine? I know I have a couple people that were commenting on my inking stuff, and because I haven't been able to upload any inking videos, I've sadly lost touch with them. Were you one of them? Yes. Okay. Excellent. I thought so. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming by, and please come by again. I'll be back here. I work off of an iPad like a chump, so my gigs got full, and then I had to delete everything. Anyways, but thank you for coming by. I'll definitely be back here more often, and I hope to see you soon, Jinxer. Have a great night. Bye bye.